Hello, so today we are going to be drawing Galarian and regular ponyta. And we are going to be yassifying them. So, let's get started. Hello, welcome. We are drawing yassified ponytas today. So I'm gonna start first with a regular ponyta, and then we're going to do Galarian ponyta. Stream might get interrupted a little bit because I am cooking a ham. I might need to move at some point in the stream, but that's okay. Yeah. That is way too big. Nope. Okay. Yeah. So now I'm going to do the eyeliner and eyelashes. If I remember to switch to the right pen. One eyelash. Two eyelash. Oh. Two eyelash. Oh. I don't know what happened there. Three. And then tiny baby ones. Now I know I could use a bucket tool for this, but I like to hand draw it in because I think it's satisfying. Make sure I'm not leaving any little white bits. Gonna erase that little one that went out the lines. Oops. Oops. I'm getting really good at drawing outside the lines there. Okay. I don't like how these look. Let's make this a little bit wider. Then we'll add these back on. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Oop, don't know what happened there. We'll just make these look a little bit wider so they look a little bit better. There we go. I like that way better. Now let's do the bottom eyelashes. This part is easy. There we go. Now, I might do it from here. I don't like that. There we go. So there's that. Now, eye creases. Okay. Doesn't have an eyebrow, so we're not going to do an eyebrow. Oops. There we go. Now I just realized there's a little bit of a gap right here, so I'm just going to color that in. Okay, so we're going to duplicate that, hide that one, and we're going to merge all of this down so I can make it a reference later. Delete that folder since we don't need it anymore. Oops. And a reference. Okay. So now I'm going to take that, put it in there. And make that a folder. And we're going to draw on this white. I am using the wrong brush. I like using round brush for coloring it in. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Now, clipping mask. And on this one, it has the brown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with soft blend, tie that up, and then there, clipping mask. Hold on, I didn't do that. There we go. I want a little bit more down there. And it has this nice little light brown in the middle. I'm actually going to use the round brush to color that in. Actually, I'm not using the round brush because that is not what I wanted to do. go. And we're just going to turn the opacity down on that. There we go. Yeah, that's done for the iris and eye whites. And we're going to grab from there, make it a bit more yellow, and fill in those. Now something I've started doing is I have started doing shading in the eye creases. Oh, how did I get a little... Where is that? Hello? Where did that little black line come from? Yeah, that's not visible. Oh, that's because I have my eraser. No. Where did that come from? There we go. Okay, it was on that layer. It's always worst when you can't find what layer something is on. Okay, so now we're just going to turn that down. Like that. And like that. And color it in. My foot has decided to fall asleep, which is lovely for me. So I cannot feel my foot. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we do the bottom. Oops, that's a bit too big. Color that in. I always forget that I have to watch where I color when I do this. Okay. So we're gonna make that less opaque. Put it onto multiply because I like how that looks. Then we are going to do this. And we're just gonna put the color around. Because I do the color, you can't really see that, that's fine. Okay, so black. Put my little signature, hide these, show that. Oops, I erased that. And now, whoop, that's a really bad. There we go. So that is the eyeball for what we are going to do. Because I draw the eyeball first, and then I draw the Pokemon. So we're just going to save this as a PNG. Okay, and then we'll put this all back up. There we go. Now, here we have our little ponyta. And we are going to put the eyeball right there. But I look so good. Okay. Alrighty, now what I'm going to do is I am going to do the line work over this because, yeah, I like doing it exact to the thing so it looks like an edited thing of what you would find online. Little smile. Doing its little legs. This one is for one of my friends, and they asked for ponyta, and I didn't know which one they wanted, so I decided I'm going to do regular ponyta and Galarian ponyta. Because you gotta have, if you're gonna yassify ponyta, you gotta have the already slightly yassified version. No? I know that's dotted, but I want it dead. Okay. There we go. My foot is still actively asleep, which is getting very uncomfortable. Oops. Big line. Oops. Okay, we're gonna do that big line in a smaller section because I did not work. Oops. I did not like that line, so I redid it. Oh, I just gotta shake out my foot real quick. It is, ow. It is fully, like, far gone. Like, it's dead to the world. Which is so fun for me. Trying to wiggle it. It's not working, so I guess I just have a foot that is dead. Which is what it is. Okay, now it's decided that it wants to cooperate and is no longer asleep. It's just doing the fiery bits. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna draw the fire, so we will figure that out when we get there. Nope. How did that do a little skip? I don't like how that looked. There we go. Well, I hope you're both having a good day. Oops. Alrighty, there's the line art. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this at full opacity. And we're going to move it so I can color pick from it. Okay, so put this as reference. There we go. So there's that. Just gonna adjust a little bit because I am uncomfortable. Okay. Here we go. It's little feet. Oops. Okay. So now I think I'm gonna do a little lighter fire color to drop in first. Maybe after I'm done the ponytas, I will do rapidash. I also really like rapidash. Doing a nice little squiggle. Oops, I colored outside the lines there, and I did it again. I'm really good at that. Coloring it in, coloring it in. And if you look right there, I got a little bit out of the lines again. Ooh, it's thundering outside. I'm a little afraid of thunder. I don't like it. Okay, now we have all our base colors down. I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm actually gonna start with the fire because that's the part I am the most nervous about. But if I kind of do it like how it's shown on the reference photo, it should be good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be afraid of those parts. I think I got it under lock and key. I used that expression wrong. That's okay though. Oops, a little bit outside the lines. And I'm going to take this off of clipping mask. Just gonna do this so I can clean up the edges. Because well, that actually looks really good. I'm going to keep it full color. And I'm just going to keep this actually a little opacity so I can see where the lines for the bottom part are. Now, carefully. Okay. Coloring it in. I got outside the lines a little bit there, so we're just going to undo that. There we go. Now for this one. Oops. I did not like that. Can I do this as a reference? There, and then go like this? Nope, I cannot. Maybe if I go like this, and then I can... There we go. Okay. That makes my life so much more easier. Just gonna move a little bit. Because my foot is back asleep. I cannot win. It is just going to be tingly for the rest of my life. No. Oops. Okay. Oops, I didn't. Now, I actually like how that color looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it, turn this back up, put a clipping mask on it, take our soft blend, and, well, I have that way too opaque. Let's undo that. Oops, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. gonna do this. I think we might only do, just because I might not have time because of some other things happening, that I might only do regular ponyta. Okay, now we're gonna go for a darker color. And just a little bit. There we go. And we're gonna do stuff for this orange. Okay, let's go for a lighter color. I'm gonna up the okay. I think that looks pretty good for the fire, if I do say so myself, which I do. Okay. Oops. Yeah, okay. Now let's do the body. If I can get that to go there. Okay. Where's my... Just doing some shading now. And turn that up. Forgot to clipping mask that. Okay. Just gonna do a little bit right there too. So there's a darker color. Oops. You know what? That's fine. We're just gonna leave that layer there. I have more than enough space for more than enough layers. Let's do, so we're gonna go to our round brush. Not round brush, soft blend. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this rice red and go there. And we're gonna do blushing. Oops, I have that way too small. And now I have that way too big. Let's see if I can find a happy medium. Yeah, right there. like putting butt blush. Just put a little bit of butt blush. And then I blush the belly a little bit. Just a little bit on the bottom of the hooves. And then we're gonna turn that down. And we're gonna go to the round brush. We're gonna set this layer to add. Because I'm gonna do just a little. Just turn that down a bit more. Little. Cutifying. And I put it wherever I put the blush. The little highlights. Okay, and then we turn the opacity down so it looks like it's shiny. There's that, and I have realized that I want a little bit of blushing right here, just because it looks a little, let's actually just put this up. There we go. I'll just go back and add some little shinies. We're gonna do some hearts here too, because I think the hearts make it great. Okay, so that's it for that part of this, the hide or the coat, whichever. Okay. This one is easy because I already have the colors for it. Turn this up. There. And for the hooves, clipping mask that. Shows the shine, so that's what, oh, must a little bit in controller. I do not like how that just looked. Okay. There we go. Sure, it is raining outside. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna actually do a little bit more detail on these. We're gonna put a darker color, and we're gonna, oh, I'm sorry, that probably isn't pleasant to watch, but we're gonna maybe turn that down, and just put a little bit of a darker color on the bottom of the hooves. Just think that'll look good. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it, because that looks really cute. And so we're gonna hide that. I'm gonna go there. And I'm just gonna put my little signature right there. Yeah, there we go. We have yassified ponyta. I think I am going to end stream because it is raining very badly, and I do not want the power to go out and to be streaming because that would not be fun. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day, or a good night, or a good morning, depending on where you are. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye. If I can